Resident Evil 2.
Okay, this is part number 2 of my Resident Evil 2 Let's Play. Okay, I'll let you start this one off.
And this is Leon running through this time.
Yes, I do this. I will switch between the characters. It seems kind of random, but I actually planned this whole thing out, which was actually one of the hardest parts about doing it. It's kind of structured so that they never do the same puzzles and they never pick up the same major items, which took a lot of working out, but it actually turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it's almost happening almost simultaneously.
Well, you know, that's kind of the whole point. I mean, you know, the things are supposed to be happening at the same time. So, you know, I wanted to show that with the actual video. Yeah, and I tried to edit as much of the actual... Oh, hang on. There's a cutscene coming up now.
According to plan.
No, it never does. It wouldn't be much of a game if you escaped there and then, though, would it?
True.
Yeah. Anyway, as I said, I was trying to cut out as much of the game stuff as possible, which, as you can see, means I edited out, because usually when you pick up an item, it would take you to the inventory screen where it says you picked up such and such an item. But, I edited that out and just added the item's name at the bottom. Basically, because, you know, I wanted to cut out as much game stuff, and I also cut out the door sections. You notice there's none of that slow opening door loading rubbish.
Yeah.
That actually took off about an hour's worth of video cutting out all the doors. I'm serious. It was insane. But yeah, you know, it was all good fun. But tricky as hell.
I always found it interesting that the character just knows that he's going to need things like this, like a valve handle.
Yeah. Well, it's not so much the character knows, it's just the fact that I know I'm going to need them. You know, the items are there to pick up, and you can just pick them up whenever, but, you know, you never know when you're going to need them if you haven't played the game before. That's kind of the whole point. I mean, if you couldn't pick up an item until you knew when you needed it, there would be even more backtracking than there already is in the game.
Well, if they're going to do stuff like that, they would need certain things like red herrings, things you can pick up that don't actually do anything. Maniac Mansion did that a lot. You could find a chainsaw because you can't find any gasoline. And then in another game that LucasArts made, you could find chainsaw gasoline, but you could never find a chainsaw.
I see. But okay. Oh, another cutscene. Before Nemesis, because in the second scenario, which is the one I'm playing with Leon, he follows you throughout the whole thing and shows up at random times. Well, let's say random times. It's obviously all preset, but he just follows you around. You can actually sort of fight him, and if you actually manage to knock him out, you get like ammo and stuff off. Oh yeah, if you see a door opening scene, it means I'm switching characters. So now we're back with Claire again. Right on the other side of the door we left her off.
The lobby of the city police department. The writers actually chose a police department. It's supposed to be a place where you should feel safe.
Hang in there. Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago. Chris, Jill Barry. Every last STARS team member has disappeared. We should have listened to them.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
Just go.
Okay. Just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
So, you were saying about the Raccoon City Police Department.
Yeah, apparently, you know, sort of in the history of the game, it was actually an art museum before it was a police station. It's kind of like I can't think of the word off the top of my head, but it was an art museum essentially, which is why it looks all sort of big and grand and everything. With statues. That's all the history of why it looks.
Yeah, that does kind of seem a bit
Odd.
Elaborate for a police station.
Yeah. Yay for lockpicks.
Master of unlocking.
Yeah. No, that was Jill.
Oh. Think of it.
Oh, that's good. Yes. We're about to get introduced to the liquor. Well, I won't spoil the surprise. This fucking close to killing me. I mean, that limp means I'm on danger, which is the lowest form of health you can get. I don't know why it took so many hits to kill. Usually he only goes down in 2.
Were you playing on a higher difficulty?
No, I was playing on easy. Specifically because I couldn't be bothered to play with the high difficulty.
I also like how they put different variety in different zombies. They don't all look exactly the same.
Yeah, but that was one of the sort of more, you know, again, it was one of the improvements they made for the original. And you get female ones. You didn't get females in the original.
Real sausage fest.
What?
Real sausage fest.
You can say that.
Isn't the infamous closet room? Change your clothes if you have a key.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you're gonna get that on. Anyway, this is the end of part 2.